Hi everybody, welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today in Anime Reaction, we're going to be watching the second episode of GranBlue Fantasy, the animation. If you want to check out our reaction to the second episode of GranBlue Fantasy, the animation, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga. And don't forget to like and share our videos.
And
thanks for watching.
So, on this episode of GranBlue Fantasy, the animation,
Fallout from the
really
fight last
not
episode.
a lot happened.
Yeah, Fallout.
Let's be honest.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, Fallout from the first episode's fighting, and Gran and company set out on their journey. The
end.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
And the big plot twist, Gran and Lyra are now conjoined, basically, as one life force. Till death do them part, literally.
Yeah, if they go too far away from each other, then, Gran dies. Pretty much.
Cool.
I still have to
I guess parting to them death.
Yeah, I still have to say,
Of course, the hamster, our JoJo master, would definitely appreciate that. Come each other's stands.
I still have to say far less stupid than handshakers. Where they must keep in hand-hold contact.
You may never leave my hand.
By the way, that's his fapping hand.
No, it's not. That's this one.
No, I was talking about him.
No, it's not. But that will still be awkward.
Hey, bro.
Anyway.
High five, bro.
Anyway.
Sorry, handshakers was really stupid.
But yeah, this was definitely the setup for what's coming up in this season. So episode 3 airs in 5 or 6 hours, right?
I think it already aired as far as us when we're recording this. But the first and the second episode aired 2-3 months before the rest of the series, so
it's definitely set up for what's coming up in this season.
Yeah, the actual quest.
I kind of wonder if they were going for more 14 to 15 episodes, and that's why they put the first 2 way out before.
Then just do 12.
Then do 12 to 13 during the season.
I could definitely see that going on. It's sold ridiculously. Really?
If you buy the Blu-ray, you get an in-game bonus, of course.
No. Nice incentive.
Of course. But I mean, the art style that's here. I mentioned it a little bit in the reaction. The art style that Cygames has put up in here is fucking phenomenal. I love Cygames' art style. Absolutely love it in animation, in cardstock, and basically anything that they do. It is amazing. I'm still looking for that extreme detail that they put into their cardstock though.
Yeah, I mean, I like the animation in this. Literally the only part of the episode that stood out was the very end where they had the almost failure to take off. that was pretty amusing. The rest of the episode to me was just whatever, we're setting it. It's your general hero heeds the call to adventure and goes with these strangers that are leaving.
Right.
I do greatly apologize that I was laughing too hard to pay attention to the last 3/4 of the episode because of that sequence.
Well, hey, at least it's gonna keep the reaction interesting.
That was, oh my god, that had me dying.
It really was. It really was something to see. Yeah, he enjoyed the last third of the episode far too much.
And then the leg pops off.
Looking like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang with mechanical troubles.
Come on, Gran, you should have drove.
Yeah, you went there. You totally went there.
I totally agree.
You know what's really funny about the lizard? I would typically like the voice actress who does the lizard's voice, but I just hate the lizard on principle.
It's a mascot character.
It's a mascot
Mascot
character. By the way, in case you two are wondering, because you may not know, the lizard is done by Rie Kumagiya.
The Queen of Sundara.
Yeah.
Wow.
She did like a shit ton of Sundara characters. And she's a really fantastic voice actress. I just fucking hate this role. I hate this character.
It's that mascot character that literally just gets in the way and makes sure that main character male and main character female do not actually have sex with each other.
So he's basically he's the studio of the network or whatever.
What else is there to do? What else is there for this character to do? He is literally there to be a cock block for main character.
He's literally there to be something that they could sell as a toy.
Right?
Or
it
a
is
plushie.
It is really, really fucking annoying. And then at the same time, I hate it that the voice actor has to be delegated to that type of character, because I can only imagine that voice actress has done some amazing jobs.
She has done some amazing.
She's the voice of Tet in No Game No Life.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
The voice of Taiga in Toradora.
Well, yeah, she is a fantastically talented voice actress, and she's relegated to doing that role. That role that honestly I feel like should be given to a newbie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for real.
This is definitely something that is that really, really should be put up to someone who's just coming into the voice acting, like, period. Do not relegate a mascot character who is literally just there to sell plushies and to cock block the main character. Like, that's... Oh, God. Oh, God.
Up.
But yeah, other than that, there's really not a whole lot to say about this episode. We did get, like, I think we only name dropped Gran's friend Aaron and Lyria and the night person
Catalina.
That's it. We didn't
I
really
only know Catalina's name because I like her.
Right? And I only know Lyria's name because I like her. But that's pretty much it. We only get those 4 characters. And then there's the lizard dude, chick, something or other. The lizard thing. What would I rate the 3D of the Dragons?
It was okay. I mean,
8, 9 out of 10.
8.
it wasn't egregious. And to be honest, all I'm looking for in 3D and anime is for it to not be egregious.
Right?
These days.
I don't want the 3D animation to be like Handshakers, where it's... Or like Berserk, where it's like...
Yeah, actually, I typically would describe, more of something that has bad 3D character animations. Like some of a bunch of mob characters from anime that came out like maybe a few years ago. That's the kind of stuff that I'm like, whoa, no, But this, I mean, it wasn't bad. It didn't do anything for me.
It didn't do anything for me, but at the same time, it didn't do anything against me.
Yeah.
Very middling of the road.
Definitely.
Series,
it didn't stand out as like is exceptionally bad.
Like I said, C+, B-, somewhere along those lines. Definitely a 70, like right down the middle.
It was average.
It was very average.
Like pretty much everything about this episode was average.
Pretty much.
Like
Yeah, the only
I
thing
like
really-
the animation, but you know that's kind of just what A1's going with for this story. So
Yeah, I think the only thing really bad about, I guess this episode and probably the whole series overall is just the slow pace they're going. I probably would have appreciated it if they decided to actually start the quest after episode 1, truth be told. Because I mean, you could have fit that in.
yeah,
You
pretty
could
much.
totally fit that into episode 1, but I guess that's just the way that they want to do things with this one. I guess it kind of fits a little bit more into the pacing of the series. Next episode, I kind of hope for like going forward into episode 3, 4, and 5. I'm hoping for just a kind of flash forward into the journey and stuff like that, and kind of get into character development between the night chick, what was her name? Catalina and Lyria. You know, kind of getting Gran, Lyria, and Catalina to kind of know each other.
And go off the drag. I mean, what?
And then after that, like get into the real meat of the situations, and find out while they're on fucking save the world, right?
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be this kind of anime. However, I would totally support that if A1 wanted to animate that. Because
I would totally watch a GranBlue hentai. That kind of anime.
Grand Fuck Fantasy? GranBlue fucking?
GranBlue Ball Fantasy.
No, I wouldn't watch that.
Hey, as long as
A1
Vern's
hentai would watch 10 out of 10.
as long as Vern's involved in the story, that's exactly what it's gonna be.
It'd still be better than Ange Verge.
Indeed. Nice.
Indeed.
But yeah,
It'd still be better than anything Howliners puts out.
Oh.
Actually, I think Howliner anime for the most part probably would have been better if they were all hentai.
Probably. At least they'd be watchable for at least one thing.
Anyway, back on topic.
Throwing shade.
Throwing shade.
What do we all think about the actual airship design?
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean, at first I thought it was a cross between, one of the gunships in Nazca, the Valley of the Wind, and a Mini Cooper, but then I got a good above view, and it looks like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
It really looks like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
That is such an old reference.
I'll give you a pass on that one. That's
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
We love you.
Oh God. It
I watched that
definitely,
movie way too much when I was a child.
I've only seen that movie once, but that song just stuck with me. Anyway, that
like a fungus.
It just grew on you.
But yeah, it was very fucking weird. It's like that we have this inline cockpit where we only have like one seat, and then like 2 seats, and then we get that like fighter jet look with the front mounted cannons and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even sure if that was a cannon though.
Yeah.
Like
sure,
the whole design was weird. That almost looks like it could have been like an air intake.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Wrong movie starring Dick Van Dyke, but yeah, okay. Roll with it.
But yeah, and it was fucking weird.
Now that we're going back to what, the 60s on this?
I know, right?
Yeah, like I don't know. It could have been like an air intake or something, but it could have been a cannon. I don't know.
Hopefully,
until we
find
see it
out.
actually shoot off a shot, I really couldn't tell you. And then it has these like weird ass batwing type things.
Yeah.
That
And
really
then
don't
the
look.
tailplanes were weird too.
It really doesn't look like it'll work. I want to throw that out there.
Oh no, that would not
it
fly
would not fly.
whatsoever.
It kind of looks like some of the like early like airplane prototypes that like inventors across the world used to make and crash and die in.
Like one of those flapping birds.
Bullshit. The plane. I'm sick of this motherfucking bullshit dressing out like a motherfucking plane.
You could probably look up.
The wings were way too small. I'm just saying that right now. Like the wings were way too small.
I didn't have a good.
They were too short. They were too thin. You're just not going to get any lift off of those wings.
Yeah.
You could probably find videos from way back when they decided to use triple.
Sorry. It kind of the wings on that kind of reminded me of like the original Leonardo da Vinci flying machine. Yeah, the ornithopter. Mm-hmm. It kind of reminded me of the wings off of that, where it's very bat-like, and obviously that's not the best design for wings anyway. At least not not outside of nature. Because, keep in mind that our materials aren't going to flex quite like a bat wings would.
Right.
Bat's wings would.
And you could the wing style is definitely up there with like you could I think there's a video out there of the first test flight of a like triple layer flapping thing where the entire thing was
you mean where it collapsed before it got off the ground?
Yeah. One of those.
I think everybody's probably seen that video.
If you haven't seen that video, like I'm sure that you could find it.
Yeah, I don't know what the video would be called or how to look it up, but basically it's a video from about 1900 where somebody's trying to invent an airplane and they got all these like 5 rows of flapping wings. And they're trying to take off, and everything just collapses before they even really get going.
That's kind of exactly how I see this plane getting. It's like the plane would bounce off the runway, take one little flap, and just collapse.
Just collapse and grind itself into the ground, and
well, we lose a leg, you might say. I'm not gonna push too hard on the fact that airship was bullshit.
It is a fantasy after all.
It is a fantasy. I can kind of push away from that, but it's definitely one of those that...
At least it's not an anime that's like about fighter planes or something where you got something that's absolutely totally bullshit, like something like the Pilot's Love Song, where you have people standing out the back of the airplane shooting
don't fucking remind
single
me.
shot fucking rifles out of the airplane trying to shoot other airplanes.
And they're even going to a place called the End of the Sky.
Oh, great.
Right?
Here we go.
Damn it. Poor Meat-chan.
But I'm still looking forward to episode 3, episode 4, and episode 5. If those have not caught us by then, we may or may not end this series.
Yeah.
Being X could showcase his divinity by making it fly properly.
Miracles.
Yeah, he should showcase his divinity by making the wings about 5 times as large as they actually are to give it proper fucking lift.
For making this series not so bloody average all around.
Yeah, that's probably my biggest complaint about it is it's average.
Yeah.
It's not bad, it's not good, it's just average.
That's kind of like, I can't say anything bad about it, but I can't say anything good about it.
Right?
It is literally straight down the middle.
An average... Yeah, an average fantasy anime.
Yeah, it's so just there that criticizing it would be like criticizing a crosswalk.
I forgot which one actually looks like a C in terms of the camera.
Right hand.
I think it's this one. There we go.
Right hand.
C. Yeah. Average. Completely
average.
average.
With its animation added on top, I would probably give it a C+ to a B-. But that's pretty generous.
Yep.
So...
It hasn't really done anything so far to elevate itself to that B, A grade plateau.
Pretty much. Anyway, I think we should go ahead and end this now.
Yeah,
Before I beat this. to death.
To beat this dragon to the ground for being a flying cock block.
But Bahamut, oh my god,
Bahamut's
Bahamut.
awesome. Oh my god, Bahamut is kick awesome.
Just fucking badass.
Even with my arms crossed.
My arms bound.
Bahamut to the max indeed.
Bahamut to the max.
Anyway.
Take us out.
So let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's gonna do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.
And go ahead and click on my face to go to our most recent Otaku Saga talks.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu or Koro Sensei to subscribe to Otaku Saga. And if you'd like to help support us, please check out our Patreon page.